College Football Update with your host, Sean Spencer and Alex Loosemore.
Like Mizzou, Shout out to you, Scott.
That's right, they do play tomorrow.
Yeah. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into that right now because I've just started to realize this now. There's a bunch of games on tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
We get
decent ones.
Yeah, Florida, Utah's tomorrow.
Okay.
No, I don't want just ACC. I want the full schedule.
Nebraska, Minnesota.
That'll be a fun game. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
What else we got here? NC State, UConn in UConn should be interesting.
Oh, nice.
What else? I mean that's it for the really interesting ones tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still 3-4 good games tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Friday, CMU going to East Lansing to play the Spartans.
Yeah.
Miami is Friday.
Yep.
Louisville and Georgia Tech for the Aflac kickoff on Friday night. That's going to be a good one. And Stanford, Hawaii. That should be an interesting game.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's Friday night. Hawaii's hosting that game.
Yeah. And I'm glad. Yeah, that's one of the ones I want to pay attention because we are going to have an eye on the Pac-12 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing what they're going to do. We talked about it a lot last week or on Saturday, as a matter of fact, about who can be the team to kind of distance themselves. And look, I was going back and looking at it, and it kind of baffled me. What's his name? Alec said Cal.
Yeah.
And then you had Andrew said, who did he say? Obviously Washington, but he also had Arizona.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get the talent, but let's see if it could compute to wins. And
yeah.
But I am interested to see what they got. I mean, shoot, if they can do it, prove me wrong. I love it. It's college football, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that's Friday. Stanford, Hawaii, all is good. And then, obviously, it goes into Saturday. Most all teams go. Our game is going to be on. Your game is the big noon on Peacock, by the way.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting. You got Peacock? You good with that?
No, but I got my ways to find games here.
All right.
I'll figure that out there.
I was about to say, do I need to run a long cable from my house all the way up to?
I'm interested to see how, because like I was messaging you guys earlier in the week. So Harbaugh didn't name one head coach; he named 4 head coaches for the 3 weeks he's gone.
What?
So the head coach this weekend is defensive coordinator Jesse Minter.
Okay.
Because, by the way, offensive coordinator Sharon Moore also suspended for this game. They added that self-imposed suspension. Jesse Minter this week. Next week is split. So half the game's going to Jay Harbaugh, Jim's son.
Yeah.
Who's the special teams coordinator. And then second half is going to running backs coach Mike Hart, who was I believe the associate head coach for Indiana for all those years before he came back to us.
No.
And then game 3 is going to Sharon Moore.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part about all this is who he hired as the associate head coach for the first 3 weeks of the season. He brought back his dad, Jack Harbaugh, as the associate head coach for the first 3 weeks of the season.
I love that. Oh, yeah. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, the Michigan State era, they know this. Mike Hart was a great running back at Michigan. He's also the one that coined the phrase "little brother."
Yep.
So
yes, he was.
In my household, we don't say that name, but I know that's somewhere. I know it's one of you guys.
That's why we're doing the show while you're not at home, right?
Right. Exactly. Oh man. So going into that, obviously UVA playing number 12 Tennessee, starting the Joe Milton era. Want to see what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado TCU.
I'm excited for that game.
That's a lot of eyes will be on that one just because we want to see Deion can do it. We want to see what the offense is like, what that team is like. I'm trying to look down the list.
Ooh, Fresno State Purdue. I like that game.
Yeah.
I like that game a lot.
A lot of people are hyping Fresno State to be a legitimate force this year.
Well, and I want to see what they do without Jake Haener.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see. Who's taking over the pivot? Who's manning the offense there, and how different does it look? And I mean, we could see the debut of Hudson Card at Purdue as well. So, I will be keeping a close eye on that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the ones I'm gonna be looking at, going back to the Pac-12, Boise State playing number 10 Washington. Some people have picked Boise State to win the Mountain West. Obviously, a lot of people, Andrew included, picked Washington to potentially win the Pac-12. I think that this game, well, obviously, we're going to see all the talent from Washington, but obviously that run, we're going to see if Michael Penix Jr. could start that Heisman or potential Heisman run and Heisman contention. But Boise State, man, that's one of those that is definitely always gives a good game, and they got a lot of returning guys coming back. I think this might give Washington a scare. I don't think Washington's going to get the L. They're not going to lose this game, but I do think that this game might be kind of similar to the USC, where 3 quarters the game is still in doubt, and then the fourth quarter, you start to see some separation.
I could absolutely see that. West Virginia, Penn State, bringing back that rivalry.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
I wonder though a lot.
I wonder what, because we know what Penn State's going to be this year, but I wonder what West Virginia is.
Yeah.
They struggled in a number of games. I think Texas put up 28 on them in like the first half or like the first quarter and a half or something like that last year. Yeah. So, and West Virginia, I think they last year they had their quarterback Doge, but he wasn't that great. And now they have this backup, I believe it's Green. I think that's his last name.
I think so.
Yeah, he was a freshman last year. He's got wheels. He can go for days. Reminds me of like a Taysom Hill, but I wonder how they really just use his legs a lot more. And in the games that I saw. So I'm wondering what they got, how his arm looks. So,
yeah. And there's 3 games on Sunday. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So we got Northwestern Rutgers, Oregon State traveling to San Jose State. That's an interesting one. And then obviously the heavyweight matchup, LSU, Florida State.
Oh yeah.
Man, is that going to be fun? That's neutral site, is it not?
I believe so. When it was neutral last year, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Camping World Stadium. Where is Orlando? So, I mean,
well, it's not too far for either team, to be honest with you. Because Louisiana.
I was gonna say it's just as neutral site as North Carolina, South Carolina.
Yeah, right. So look for those. Oh, Monday, September 4th. Here's a game that's going to be a sleeper. Number 9 Clemson versus Riley Leonard and Duke. I never root for Duke, but I will this game.
I'm rooting heavy for Duke in that one. They give Clemson a 13-point spread. I don't know that I like that. I think it might be closer than that.
Look, I love Klubnik. I love Will Shipley, but we know about the pieces that Clemson lost on that defense. And Duke is playing for their quarterback, for their coach. They got some top-tier O-linemen. One of their guards is top 5. Was it a guard or?
I'll look it up. I'll look at it here. I've got the list here.
Because I know one of their guards is up there.
Got all the papers here.
Yes.
You got to keep going back. Keep going back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do extensive research on the show, all right?
Yeah. There's a lot here. Here we go. Graham Barton, the 5th tackle.
Okay.
Yeah. I like him a lot. Obviously, like their quarterback a lot, Riley Leonard. I think they could give Clemson a scare here. And I think it's a lot more than the scare we're talking about some of these other teams giving. Yeah. I'm thinking like 5 minutes they finally pull away. Like I have them on the ropes for a long time.
It's gonna be something like a late pick 6, and Clemson's gonna be up like 2 or 3, and the pick 6 will open up the ball game.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, you would talk about a game to end the weekend.
That's a great one.
That is a beautiful game. So shout out to them. Shout out to the SEC. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we have so many games coming up. Starting tomorrow, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come on, Monday. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. This is what we're waiting for. This, for many people, this is the return of college football. We don't fault those people. We just say, here, you can have that. We've been already.
That's why it's called week 0 last week. Yeah.
Right. We've been watching games since last week. We're good.
Yeah.
But still, this is going to be great because now a lot of these questions are going to finally be partially answered. You know, how well can these guys do? What are these guys looking like this year? You know, we'll have many storylines and all that to come. But I'm excited, man. I'm really hyped for it.
Yeah. You better believe it. I cannot wait.
Man, oh man. What are you gonna do for your game, man? Are you gonna, because it's ECU, but it's still Harbaugh and Moore's not there. So
yeah.
Are you nervous at all, or?
No, because they lost Holton Ahlers, Keaton Mitchell. Had they had those two, you better believe I'm nervous.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the ropes like NC State was last year. But I think the talent gap's going to be big enough. We've got those guys, obviously not in the stadium, but they're able to coach all week. So they're going to get these guys ready to go Monday through Friday. And then, I mean, you still got JJ, you got Corum, you got Donovan Edwards, you've got that nasty offensive line. I heard Will Johnson might not be playing the corner.
Oh, wow.
He might be out this week, just kind of like a precautionary injury kind of thing. Make sure he's 100%. But I think the talent gap will be enough. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see the guys play.
Yes. There's nothing like just that first pad crack. And you just, ooh, yes.
It's different when you're watching, like, I was excited for watching Notre Dame Navy, but when it's your own team that you're cheering for, your own guys, it's a whole different feeling.
Oh, yeah. And if you happen to catch that North Carolina game and you hear a fan going absolutely bonkers, this guy, it will be me.
I can't wait for our little NCAA football group chat where it's just me and you two, and I can just poke and prod.
Right. Which, as a matter of fact, program announcement. Next Wednesday, if by chance something really awful happens, we might not be doing the game. We're gonna need a week to kind of mend that stuff. But no, I'm excited, man. I can't wait. Going there was one of my best friends. Going to go out to his place in South Carolina and then go back to Charlotte, watch the game, be a part of that atmosphere. Funny thing, this is the first time I've ever been to a North Carolina football game.
Really?
Yeah. I've been to basketball games. I've been to other random events, soccer, baseball, and other stuff. Never been to a football game. So,
man, take that all in, man. Just
goosebumps, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you got them now. Wait a couple days.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Let me get down there first so I can just
relax,
man.
Yeah.